Hello, hello, hello. I have a busy day today on the homestead. I already got the chickens cleaned out, the brooders cleaned out this morning, and I have a lot of things to do out here. After a fresh rain, I have some starters that I got from my local nursery I want to get into the ground, and I have to repot some of the uh, food I have in my edible food garden that was in the house. I had a lot of things in starter pots that I have outgrown those starter pots, so I have to up pot those and put them in their semi-permanent homes. All right, so these are my mint, my chocolate mint, my fresh mint that I had in my edible garden. As you can see, I never took them out of the starter pot, and this one is really not happy. So I'm going to up pot it. I'm going to put them in these clay pots, and then I'm going to put saucers under them so that it doesn't leak all over the place in the garden. I need to find a spot for this or give it away. This is a plantain. I have my banana back there. Has three babies off the side. I need to figure out if I'm going to cut them off or let them grow. I don't know. I'm gonna do more research. And then I have some seedlings that I need to put in. I need to cut my parsley and dry it because I'm completely out of parsley in the house. So we're gonna dry some parsley. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with the fennel. I'm gonna cut that back. Everything else is looking great. My beans are coming up. Today it is 40 some degrees outside. Well, right now it's probably about 50 degrees right now. I have something growing here. I don't quite know what it is. I'm gonna let it grow a little bit and see, and then I have some weeding to do. I have some grass growing, so I have some weeding to do. So I have lots to do. I have to put some fertilizer on this because it is yellowing, so it's lacking some nutrients. I'm going to cut this a little bit. This is my orange mint because it's spreading everywhere, and I do not want it to overcrowd my strawberry I got there that something has been taking some nibbles off of. Then I have to I think this isn't big enough for a mint wall, so I think I'm going to make this like my lettuce wall or something and move these mint plants off of here because I didn't have success last year with growing mint here. I don't know if the roots need a lot more space or what, but I'm going to move it, but not today. That's not going to happen today. Then see, after a good rain, I love to see the growth in the garden. It's just so amazing to see what rain does to the garden. And then I have all of this to plant. So this is from my nursery haul. I have a lot of thyme. The thyme are going in hanging baskets because I want them in the front in hanging baskets. So I'm gonna put this thyme, this creeping thyme that's dangling over, that's gonna be pretty in a hanging basket, and it's gonna smell delicious. And then I have some lemon thyme, silver thyme. I thought I had some lemon thyme in here. French thyme, silver thyme. I did get some dill because I haven't had success growing my dill. French thyme. I thought I got some lemon thyme. Oh, is this the lemon? This is lemonade. Okay, so this is lemonade thyme here that I'm going to be putting up front. And then I got some stevia. My stevia didn't come up. And then, more stevia. Lots of stevia. And I got a Black Beauty pepper. Because I thought I had Black Beauty pepper seeds, but I do not. I have Black Prince tomato. What's it, Black Prince? I don't know what this is. Is this Black Prince? No, Black Beauty. Purple Beauty. I'm sorry. Purple Beauty. Sweet pepper. So I didn't have them. So I'm going to go ahead and get those planted. And what is this? What did I put over here? Oh, this is my daughter's cucumber. So we're going to get my daughter's cucumber in the ground as well. I'm going to let her come out here and plant her cucumber that she started from seed. She's very proud of her cucumber. And these tomatoes, I'm going to give them a couple more, maybe another week or two, and then I'm going to up pot them. Those are for my succession planting over here. So I know my aromas are determinate. Once they bloom, once they give me tomatoes, they're coming out, and another determinate is going in. My San Marzinos, they're indeterminate, so they'll continue to give me tomatoes all the time. I don't know about my Amish paste. We will find out. And something's eating my basil. But everything looks happy. Nothing looks too sad except that San Marzino there. It's not doing well right there. But I'm going to fix that, and I need to trim some of these, some of my tomatoes. I don't want them to start fruiting too early. They're too young right now to be fruiting. I want them to have strong root system. So some of my tomatoes I'm going to have to trim back. And I have some weeding to do over here because I have some grass or something growing there that I don't want to grow. I know that's grass. I need to get that up. And something ate the leaves of my lemon cucumber. But I think I have some more leaves popping up on there. And I put diatomaceous earth on there, but it didn't rain, so I don't know. We will see. We will see. And then, I believe this is, I used to have my basil plant over here with my tomatoes. So I believe that is all basil coming up. I'm going to let it come up, and then I'm going to transplant it all over the garden. Because I love basil. We have lots of basil. Lots and lots of basil. And we'll have lots and lots of basil next year. Now my collard greens are really coloring, so I'm going to pluck some collard greens and cook them up probably tomorrow. Put them in the refrigerator, cook them up tomorrow, and can some. Start canning some collard greens, so we'll have some later. I don't think anyone is in there, and I don't know what this is. This orange stuff. I thought it was pollen, but it looked like eggs of some sort. I'm gonna kill them because I don't know what they are, and I don't know if it's gonna be hazardous to my garden. And this is my elderberry. I'm hoping to get some berries this year. My boysenberry, I'm sure I'm gonna get some boysenberries this year. And I want to say that's a mulberry, maybe. I don't know. I didn't think anything was growing over here other than the elderberry I had over here, but that popped up, and my grape is looking good, so she's happy. And my blueberry, I probably won't get blueberries this year because I just put the bare root in there. The next year I should have blueberries. And we still don't know what this is. If anybody knows, let me know. And then my plantain over here. So I have 2 plantains over here. I'm going to let both of them grow this year. And my beans are all coming up, looking good. It's time to thin some of them out. My sage isn't looking good over there, but everything else is looking amazing. Over here in my medicinal garden, my plantain is looking great. My yarrow, my mullein, the self-heal is looking good over there. And my feverfew is everywhere. I need to contain that. And I don't know if that's feverfew growing over there too. I don't know. But we will see. And it looks like my onion is bulbing or flowering. My chives. But I'm going to cut it off because we don't want that. We don't want that. All right, so I got 3 things done. I repotted the mint, and you saw me take off some of the dead pieces. I did. There was a piece that was broken off, so I am going to try and root that in the pot rather than in water. We'll see what happens, but mint is really easy to propagate, but I have a ton of mint, so not really worried about that one little sprig that came off. And then I was able to pot the flowers over here by the pond. I do have to get another plant to put on the other side of the pond. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So right here where I potted those, I do not remember what they're called. My mama gave it to me, but they're pretty. So they're gonna go right there. I need to hose it off because I made a mess when I potted it. And then over here, I'm going to find another flower. My husband's favorite color is blue, so I'm going to find something blue to put over here. This is his area. So he made the deck so that he can sit and enjoy his fish over here. And I also got that potted. The mint that I was talking about. So I need to now, of course, while I was doing all this, I saw other things that I should be getting done. Not that I will get it done, but that I should be getting done. So I moved the grow bags that were over here. So now I need to get the weeds and stuff up from growing in my rocks over here. I moved this up here. So now I need to go and pot these. A piece broke off. I just stuck it in there. I don't know if it's gonna make it or not, but so I have a couple of things that I need to get done. I think that tarragon is what that is coming up there, so I'm gonna rip that up. And that doesn't look like it looks like it might be a tarragon bush as well. I need to pull that up because it was supposed to be tarragon. This was supposed to be tarragon, but doesn't have a scent, and I don't think it's tarragon. I think it was mislabeled at the nursery last year when I got it. But it's invasive. It's taking over my garden, so I ripped it up. You see, I just tossed it in that bag. I think I'm gonna get rid of it if it doesn't have a food purpose. So I have to get these up and try and find where the roots are so that I can rip it all the way about my garden so they don't keep sprouting out different places. So I think I may have time to get that done this morning. I moved my potatoes over here and I filled this bag up. This one was already full, so I filled this bag up. I forgot to put the tag back in it. There we go. So those are my russet potatoes. And I forgot, my sister gave me some seed potatoes that I need to put in bags. So I'm going to put another 2 grow bags over here. I have 2 different varieties of potatoes that she gave me that I'm going to start right here. I'm going to figure out what to do with these. I really don't like these rectangle grow bags. They don't have any support. I can't figure out how to stack them so that they stay up straight. They always wind up looking like this, like spread out like that. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. If y'all have some advice, please put it in the comments so that I can utilize these bags instead of having stuff at the homestead that we're not using. I got these hanging baskets and the core. I think this is called coconut core or core liner. I think it's coconut core. I got these all at the dollar store last year. I did see them again this year, the baskets this year. I didn't look for the coconut core, but I found these last year. I like to do my hanging baskets in here. It drains very well. As you can see right here, I have some of my lemon thyme in here that I took out of the grow bag, and I put it here, hoping it bounces back. It's doing pretty well. I got some new babies on there, so it's doing pretty well. But this is what I'm going to do here with these baskets. And again, it was at the Dollar Tree, $1.25 tree, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to fill these up with some soil, and then I'm going to put the lemonade thyme in one. I'm going to put the French thyme in one, and this silver thyme in another. So there's room to spread out. I use thyme in the hanging baskets because it's deters birds. It's supposed to deter bugs. So in the front, these are going to be in the front porch hanging, not in my garden area. So hopefully we get some natural bug deterrents. So I went and got some rainwater out of my rain catchment system to water these with, which is why I don't have the hose. So I'm going to pour a little bit of water at a time so it can soak up. And then I'm going to set it aside until I'm ready to go out front and have my husband help me hang them up, or I'll get the ladder and hang them myself. I just want to make sure that the roots are covered. I think I need a little more soil in there. It's looking a little, let's see if you can see this one here. You can see the little bulb that it started with. The initial root system. So we're going to make sure that it's covered up, that we got enough dirt to keep it covered. Because exposed roots are no good. No bueno for exposed roots. On to the next task. On to the next task. So I have some grubs in my, see it right there in the corner, in my garden. Unfortunately. So when I find them, I give them to the chickens. I know it's windy out here. This video has been just crazy. So I give them to the chickens. I did buy some beneficial nematodes that I am going to spray into my garden sometime this week to try, because I have them all over the garden. So I found them in my raised beds, everywhere. Now my grass isn't dying, so and my vegetables still seem to be doing great, but I don't want it to get to the point where they're not doing great. I know the grubs eat the roots of the plants, so I'm going to go ahead and put those beneficial nematodes in there so they can feed on the grubs and decrease the population of the grubs in my gardens. And they're in every bed that I've seen except the one over here. That one right there, I have not seen it. But they're here, they're over there, they're over there. And the chickens don't seem to be, well, they're not allowed in the garden now that it's spring. But when they were allowed in the garden, they were not getting them. I thought they would definitely decrease the population, but they did not. So I got the stevia planted over here. I'm going to thin out some of these beans. I don't know why I was fixing that fence. I'm going to thin out some of these beans. See, they are way too close together. Look at these, are way too close. I need to take out the center one, I think. I think I'll take out the center one and this one. So yeah, let's do that. Taking out the center. has good roots. Look at that. I could have dug it out and probably had another bean plant, but where am I going to put it is the question. And I'm thinking I should have done a square, because had I done a square, I could have all these beans in here. But it's okay. So I have red beans, I have pinto beans. There was supposed to be a black bean there. It didn't come up, so I'm going to plant another one, another set over there. And then over here I have burgundy beans, royal burgundy beans. Well, that one looks good. You know what? I don't know. I got that sage bush there. I don't know if I should have planted those burgundy beans there. I didn't think the sage bush was going to come back, which was why I did it, but I did leave the root ball there just in case I was wrong that it would come back. But now I really should have planned better. So I'm going to, let me throw them out. I'm going to go ahead and pull that. Oh goodness, big feet in the garden. So I'm gonna pull my new seedling out. I'll pull this one out, and I'm gonna pull this one out. And so I got this one here, and I'm gonna leave that one there, and we'll have one burgundy bean there. You know, I might, oh, this one's not gonna do no good. I might try and put these somewhere else. I don't know. Gotta be careful in here. I didn't make myself a path to get over there, so yeah, there's that. But I'm gonna leave that burgundy bean there. This is gonna be a very crowded bed this year. I got this one path here. I'm probably gonna fill something up on this side of the path. I got this one path here, and I'm gonna make my way. I'm gonna figure out a way to make sure that I don't step on plants when I come to harvest. But these are mainly all my herbs. So I may find another place for my beans. I don't want to put my beans in my tomatoes, and I may try and continue to see if I can root these too. But now I don't know. I mix them all up. I have no idea what beans are which. I wonder if I can grow them in a grow bag or in a one of my buckets. So I don't know if they need deep roots. Let's see. Let me think about it and figure it out, and we'll figure something out. Or we won't, and we just won't have those beans. I was gifted some seed potatoes from a member of my mom's church, so I'm going to put those in here. So they have plenty of eyes. I had put them in a plastic baggie because I wasn't ready for them. I should have put them in a brown bag, but it's okay. It'll be fine. It will be fine. So I'm just going to put a few of them in here. I don't know what kind of potatoes they are. I think they're red potatoes. I'm gonna throw them in there. And I already watered this. So in my grow bags, I always put a layer of leaves in to fill up some of that space. Here go my leaves. Those come from my mama's house because we don't have a lot of trees. Our development was a new construction, so we don't have any grown trees in here. I normally only put 1 or 2 per bag, but I have a lot of potatoes, so I'm going to put them all in here and hope that I get some potatoes. And I'm going to go pick up some more potatoes. My sister is gifting me some potatoes as well. So I'm going to do another bag over here another 3 bags over here because she's giving me 2. Oh, no, 2 bags. So I have 2 different varieties from her. So I'm going to do 2 bags over here. So this will be potato row in my garden. This is where I'm going to go bags to. I've been out here a few hours. Got quite a bit done. I think I'm going to just let the beans go. But let's take a look at everything that I got done. So I am back to chaos planting because the peppers were not on my grid, and peppers are not supposed to be in this bed. But I put a pepper there next to my sage and there's some thyme back there. So hopefully it doesn't starve the ground of too many nutrients. These beans here that I pulled up, I'm just gonna let them go. I'm gonna feed them to the chickens. The thyme, I'm gonna go ahead and hang them up when I get back outside. Right now I'm gonna take a break. We got the flowers potted. I got my mint for my indoor edible garden potted. We got fertilizer on the thyme because the thyme is looking quite yellow. Oh, not thyme. This is lemon balm. Lemon balm is looking quite yellow. We did not harvest any parsley. I will come back out and harvest parsley. I got the stevia in there. I am going to plant some kale back in here, but that'll be later on this week. I'm not going to do that today. And then on the other side, I put another stevia over here because it's my herb garden. I put stevia over here. I got the dill in right there. I gotta get some labels done, but there's my dill. Got my dill in, and we weeded out some. We thinned out some peppers. Stevia right there, and I didn't get quite the weeding, all the weeding done, but there's always tomorrow. So over here, I put the Purple Beauty peppers in there. I think that's all I did over here. I don't think I did anything else over here. Yeah, so I still have some time to find a spot for. I'm not gonna put those in hanging bags. We probably will put them in some kind of grow bag because I don't want them in the garden themselves. I don't think. I might put them in a pot because I know they do help with pest control. So I might put them in the garden in pots. Just sit them in pots somewhere in the garden. And I put, since it was a 6-pack, I put some Black Beauties in here just to a temporary spot. So it's in a bucket. And then I got one over there in a bucket. So I will either gift those to someone or find a spot for them in the garden. But everything's looking great. I'm very excited about this grow season. I did get some more carrots. I think I'm gonna let them carrots go ahead and mature, but I'm gonna make another bag for some more carrots because I only got 3 growing. We only gonna have 3 carrots. It's gonna be a sad salad. So so this is what I got done so far today in a couple hours. I'm definitely going to be back out here later on today because I definitely want to get that up. That what I thought was tarragon. I'm gonna get that up. And I also need to harvest some of these greens. It's looking real crazy over here. It's looking real crazy. I might let the chickens out later too, so they can get some more free ranging in. We were busy working, so I didn't want to have to do that. And my lavender's coming back, but I must have planted some bulbs over here because I have something growing there. I have no idea what it is. Again, it's something I planted last year apparently because it wasn't there last year. But overall I'm happy with my garden and how things are turning up and how things are turning out. I hope to have some potatoes this year. I have tons of potatoes this year. So I'm really excited. Oh, and someone was asking about my compost on one of the social media spots. I don't remember what social media it was, but asking about me composting my chicken scrap. So it's time to get rid of this cardboard. It's not really doing anything. So here is where I put my discarded rabbit poop and my chicken manure, and so this is supposed to be a hot compost. So I have to check the temperature and see what the temperature is inside. But it's been heating up. It doesn't smell, so it's doing its job. But this is where I keep everything. At the bottom, it's really decomposed. At the top, it's not. I need to turn it. I'll probably turn it tomorrow or sometime this week. I'm not gonna promise tomorrow. I have some schoolwork to get done. So this is my compost. As it gets bigger, I stop. I throw stuff in the trash, even though I hate throwing stuff in the trash when it could be going in there. I do keep another trash can. This is my first compost bin that I made, but I outgrew it and I turned it back into a trash can. And this is where I put all my garden scraps and things that I want to go to the dump. So yeah, next year I should be able to start using that compost. It should be decomposed by next year, because I started it in the fall of last year. So there we go. Alright, I may forget to record later. So thank you for watching. And have a blessed day.